Hey, my name is Jim, and I want to welcome you to my man cave kitchen. Here we go, boys and girls. It's Thirsty Thursday. We got frog legs, we got fish fry, we got slaw, some spicy homemade tartar sauce, and all these boys right here, and lady. And lady, I said lady. They're gonna tell you in a minute how damn good it is. From
So good I can't wait.
you can't even wait.
Can't even wait. Can you smell it?
Hey folks, how y'all doing today? My name is Jim, and I want to welcome you to Jim's Man Cave Kitchen. Today, man, I am stoked about today. First of all, today's Thirsty Thursday. Those of you that know me, and for those of you that don't, I tell you, Thirsty Thursday is one day a week when me and some friends of mine, we all get together and we hang out and we drink a little beer and shoot the shit and we just have a good time. And most of these guys are lifetime friends. I've known them since the first grade, and that was a long, long time ago. Today, I am hosting Thirsty Thursday, and we're having a Thirsty Thursday frog leg and fish fry. That's right here in the Man Cave Kitchen. It's gonna be so good I can't even wait. So, I have pulled out of my freezer and thawed a mess of North Carolina mountain trout from when I used to live in the mountains. And a buddy of mine, Richard, has already brought over this morning a mess of bluegill that caught locally and a big old bag of frog legs that he went out and caught himself. I'm telling you folks, you don't even know. So, first things first, you cannot have a fish fry without coleslaw and tartar sauce. You just can't. I think it's against the law. So we're gonna make some tartar sauce first off. I'm gonna make 2 tartar sauces and 2 slaws. One is gonna be regular because Mama be eating with us, and there might be some other folks that don't like spicy. So I'm gonna make a little bit of regular tartar sauce, and then I'm gonna make another one. We're gonna kick it up a notch, and the same thing with the slaw. So, basic tartar sauce, folks. Is a little bit of mayonnaise. I use Miracle Whip. If you're not watching me before, you know that I don't like Miracle Whip on sandwiches, but I do like Miracle Whip on salads and dressings and things of that nature. So we're gonna make this tartar sauce with Miracle Whip, yellow mustard, a little bit of lemon juice, and some pickle relish, and mix it all up. It's just that easy. Here you go, folks, your basic tartar sauce. Simple as that. Our kicked up tartar sauce, we're going to do the exact same thing in a larger bowl because we're going to make a little bit more of it. And we're going to add to it this Cajun seasoning that I just bought. I've never used this. It's called Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. The name like that, it's got to be good. And we're going to use Dijon mustard instead of the yellow mustard. So, that's it. Tartar sauce. Gonna give this a little taste here. I brought me out some tasting spoons today because I knew I'd need them. Actually, I always need them, but today I remembered. I've never, like I said, I've never used this Cajun seasoning before. I poured a little bit in my hand earlier and gave it a taste. It had a little bit of heat to it. I thought it was slightly salty, but we can work around that. We just won't use a whole lot. But all in all, it tasted pretty good. I think this tartar sauce could use a little bit more. And I'm also going to get the pepper mill out and give her a couple of turns of black pepper. All right. We'll grab another clean spoon and we'll give it another little taste. That right there is good. That's real good. You can taste the salt up front, a little bit of lemon, the Dijon mustard. And then as the salt fades away, you get a little bit of heat on the back of your tongue. It's going to be so good on some frog legs and some fried fish. Yes, sir. Alright folks, first up, again, we're going to make, just like we did the tartar sauce, we're going to make a basic vinegar-based slaw. So in this bowl right here, we have some Miracle Whip and some dry white wine vinegar and just a touch of Dijon mustard. Couple grinds of black pepper, whisk this all together, and that's that. Down here I got this big bowl of shredded cabbage, and I'm going to take some of this cabbage and put it in this small bowl. And a little bit of this dressing. And we're going to dress that just like that. Toss it all together. And this will be our regular coleslaw for Mom and anybody else that might not like a little bit of spice in their life. And that's that. Just going to give this a little taste. That's pretty daggone good. It's creamy. It's not spicy. A little bit of vinegar gets you right back here. And that's the way I like my slaw. I don't know about you, but I love it. I love it. So now, we're going to make our kicked up slaw dressing. So to this, we're going to go back to our Cajun seasoning. We're going to put about a tablespoon in there. We're going to put in some chipotle chili powder, about a teaspoon. Some red pepper flake. Two teaspoons. Prepared horseradish. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Now I know This particular horseradish that I have, I brought it at the end of the jar, so obviously I've used it before. It is not hot. It is a very, very, very mild horseradish. So we're just gonna put the last of that in there. It's probably 2 tablespoons. A couple turns of black pepper. I almost forgot that I tasted with that fork, but I remembered. Got a clean one. Gonna whisk this all together. Oh, that smells fantastic. Oh my goodness. I gotta give it a little taste. It's not quite as salty up front as the tartar sauce was, but I still got a little bit of heat at the end and a definite horseradish flavor without burning your nose out, right? So, we're gonna take this right here, go right over the top of the rest of this cabbage. I'm gonna scrape this bowl. We want all of that in there. Yes, sir. I vote every day should be Fish Fry Thirsty Thursday. We're gonna fold all this together, and I'm gonna put them in the fridge. Let everybody mingle and get happy. It's gonna be even better later on, if that's even possible. I don't know, but we'll see. And we're gonna do a little cleanup, and we're gonna make some hush puppies. Can't have fish fry without hush puppies. Folks, I'm going to show you a little trick. It's something I learned at school, culinary school. I need buttermilk for these hush puppies, and I don't have any buttermilk. And I've already been to the store once this morning. I don't want to go back. But I do have some whole milk right here. So we're going to make some buttermilk. In a pinch. You'll make your own buttermilk. And I actually like doing this. I mean, I could go buy a thing of buttermilk and most of it will probably go to waste, or half of it, because I just won't use it. And I don't like throwing things away. So, we got this whole milk. We're going to go 2 cups of whole milk in here, because I need 2 cups of buttermilk. 2 cups of whole milk. And now you need it. My goodness, excuse me. So now you need an acid. You can use vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar. You can use white vinegar. You can use lime juice. You can use, today we're going to use lemon juice. So the ratio is 1 cup milk, 1 tablespoon acid. So we got 2 cups of milk in here. And we're going to put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in there. We're going to give it a little stir like so. And put it in the fridge. And in about 30 minutes, we're going to have buttermilk to put in our hush puppy recipe. When I was growing up, my dad and his buddy Jack would go fishing. They were die-hard fishermen, especially Jack. And they would catch fish, and they would put on these fish fries several times a year and through the summer. And we would have these great big yard parties, and my dad and Jack would stand at the deep fryers. This is before we had the big outside turkey fryers. They would run extension cords and use the Fry Daddies and stand there and deep fry fish and onion rings and mushrooms and anything else that you could put batter on and throw in a deep fryer. Zucchini, squash, it didn't matter. Later on, we moved on to candy bars and donuts and Snickers and Reese's cups. Yeah. So we grew up on this convenience item here called Drake's Mix. And when I moved to the Carolinas, you could not find this stuff. Y'all never heard of it. And my brother used to bring this to me. He would bring me a case of it. So when I went trout fishing, I would have this Drake's Mix to fry the fish in. He would come every June. David would come on vacation, and him and I would go spend a week in the river pulling out the trout. Yep. And at the end of the week, we'd have us a great big fish fry with David and me and my mom and as many as my kids that showed up for it, which was usually most of them. Good memories. Good memories. And Richard actually brought this box over here this morning with his fish, and it just tickled me. Yep, he's from the north. He's got the Drake's Mix. So to this Drake's Mix right down here, I have a cold can of beer. And we're gonna just dump this in here. And we're going to mix it with this fork. And we don't want our batter, I guess it's a personal preference. That right there is most definitely too thick. You don't want your batter too thick. You don't want your fish fillet to be all bready. But you want it thick enough to stick to your fish fillet and give it a nice crispy coating texture. And I'm gonna have to go to the cooler and get another can of beer. That's just all there is to it. I think I'll grab 2. I'll be right back. And I tell you folks, one of the secrets to getting your batter to adhere to your fish is to make sure your protein is nice and dry. My fish, I thawed it out, and then I took a roll of paper towels and I laid them out on the bottom of a sheet pan. I patted everything dry, and then I laid my fish fillets on top of paper towels in a single layer, and then I put more paper towels on top of that and put them in the fridge, and they've been sitting in there since yesterday just like that. The paper towels are absorbing all the moisture out of them fish, and that's just a little thick, just a touch more. And that right there is perfect. It's not too thick. It's not too runny that it's all just going to fall off of it. And tell you what, this Drake's Mix is perfectly seasoned. It doesn't need anything added to it. If I was going to add anything at all, I would put some hot sauce in here, some Frank's Red Hot, or some cayenne. But I'm not going to. We have enough hot stuff on our sides with the slaw and the tartar sauce. I don't see any reason to spice up the fish too. So there we go. We have our beer batter, and just a little bit, we're gonna fry some fish. All right, let's get to the hush puppies. So in this bowl, I have 2 cups of cornmeal, 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And we're going to add to this, and 1 medium-sized minced onion. We're going to whisk all this together. And we're going to add to it. In here I got 2 teaspoons each baking powder, baking soda, 4 tablespoons of sugar, about a teaspoon of fine salt, and some smoked paprika. Everybody in the pool. Here's the buttermilk we made. I don't know, I'm going to try to show you this. You can see, if you can see that on the top of it, or it looks kind of curdled, that's what our lemon juice, that's what our acid did to that whole milk. We're going to add in here 2 eggs. Oh man. When Richard brought over a dozen eggs this morning when he dropped off his fish and the frog legs, and I didn't realize till just now that these are straight out of his chicken's butt. You should see these yolks. Oh my goodness. So, I'm going to pop these yolks. We're going to whisk them into our buttermilk. And then we're going to go right in here and mix all this up here. So we're going to give this a good mix. I'm going to put a lid on it and put it in the fridge. And that, folks, is all of my prep work until it comes time to start cooking. So, here after a little while, I'm gonna bust out the turkey fryer. I'll fill it up with oil, stick a thermometer in there, heat it up to about 350 degrees, and Richard, my buddy Richard, will be back here at 3 o'clock to help me start cooking. And we're going to throw down on this Thirsty Thursday with a frog leg and fish fry. I can't even wait. It's going to be so good. Here we go, boys and girls. It's Thirsty Thursday. We got frog legs, we got fish fry, we got slaw, some spicy homemade tartar sauce, and all these boys right here, and lady, I said lady, they're gonna tell you in a minute how damn good it is. From
So good, I can't wait.
you can't even wait.
Can't even wait. Can you smell it?
It turned awful quiet in here. Awful quiet.
I give it a 10.
10. Hell yeah.